live. We got a 10-box Pick Your Team baseball mixer ready to rock here. We are live in the store, so if there's any interruptions, pardon, but we're gonna get things going, and kind of got a schedule for what the rest of this week's gonna look like. Ideally, right? Ideally. So we only need 6 more teams for the Pick Your Team football mixer. Or eight, I'm sorry. Yeah, 6 more teams. That'll get us to 25. Whatever we get, we get. Whatever we don't, we don't. I would like to run that tomorrow. All right. So Wednesday, hopefully we do football. Thursday, as long as all of the teams that are already claimed are paid for, even if it's just the 12 we have right now, we're going to do the past, present, future baseball break. Friday, I will be heading up to upstate New York for a softball tournament. So I want to get things cleared out so that we can start filling some new things. All right. I also will be posting. Okay, but you know what? You might be almost out of there by the time we're done with roll call and all that good stuff. We're also going to be posting something with 23 Top Series 1. So I'll go into that later, but it was a little bit of a unexpected change in plans with that. We were going to get retail product. I was going to be happy with that. And then I found out that we weren't going to be getting it on time. So, sometimes you got to do what you got to do to get things done. And we do have some hobby product on the way, coming right to the shop. And hopefully we'll be able to take care of that tomorrow, celebrating not only what I consider New Year's Day, right, in the hobby, but the 1-year anniversary of our shop here in Manahawkin, New Jersey. So now that I know I have some product coming in, I'm going to work on maybe doing a couple things here. I know tomorrow we kind of got a short day, but we'll be open, I guess, 11 to 4. But we got the late evening to work with as well. So trying to pull up YouTube here, and then we're gonna get everybody roll called in and ready to rock this break. Again, not going to be a long one. There's only 2 teams left in the break that we're doing today. We're also trying to move this football break. Obviously, the hopes is to be able to do it tomorrow, but there is also another break that we're looking to move. So just trying to get things moving here. Let's see. How am I going to do this? All right, there we go. So we got that. Trying to see if I can move the baseball to the top of the screen, because there's only 2 teams in baseball. It's kind of getting washed out by the football stuff here. There's one. Be creative. Did I get them at least both to the front? No, I did not. Why is it fighting me? That never stopped me. Obviously, the rules are different when you do breaks, but yeah, I probably wouldn't break out anything sudsy while the store is actually open. That would probably look a little unprofessional, although albeit fun. So we have the hey, what's going on? We have the Twins at 17.99 and the Padres at 29.99. Those are the remaining two teams in the break we're doing right now. Again, we're trying to get this 8-box football break rolling for tomorrow night. So if we can sell a couple teams here, get us to standby, I think when we go back and try to push this one over the top, we should be able to say mission accomplished on that. So again, 8-box football break. We're going to go over the boxes in that in just a moment. First, I want to do roll call and make sure that we get everybody in here. And I got to get the link to this video. Share. Copy. All right. Yeah, this has no rhyme or reason to it. Work. All right. So again, still not up and running on Facebook, but we got the YouTube and Drip itself working out fine. Twitch is also working. I usually don't have it up so I can see the comments for that. But let's do roll call and get things moving on this. All right. Come on. Where is it? There we go. So Jeff Lukowitz. I see Dennis Ippolito is here. Kent Faust. Rodney Sanders will be in and out. Jeremy Corbin. Kevin Dooley. Brian Carnegie. James McCaffrey's here. Mike Coleman's here. It's about halfway down the list. Let me send out a couple of these links real quick. Let's see. Again, we are doing roll call. There are only 2 teams remaining in this break that we're going to do right now. Padres $29.99, Twins $17.99. You have until the first hit is shown, which won't take long. Again, not a ton of cards in this break. This is kind of a all killer, no filler on the cheaper side. We're going to have something posting soon with plenty of cards, but first we want to get through this and we want to try to get that football break on standby. All right. Let's see who else we got here. Melissa Marin, Peter Strawn, and Don Lieneman. And that should be everybody. Been working at a feverish pace all day. And I managed to get what should arrive tomorrow, some 2023 Top Series 1. So we'll have info on that in the very near future. I just got to confirm overnight that that's going to arrive, but we will be offering some personals on that. So what are we doing right now? We're going to be opening 2 boxes of 2023 National Pastime Baseballs. Hey, what's up? You know your Padres are still available.
Which brick you doing?
The little 10 box.
Nice, do that right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I figure Valentine's Day, probably not a good idea to do it at night. That might upset some. Get to do it at night. All right. Hey, Kevin, how's it going? All right, I got my my YouTube up as well, so I can see comments again. Kevin, how's it going? Oh, I turned the volume off. There we go. So 2 National Pastime Baseballs, 5 boxes of 2019 Onyx Vintage. So we're getting those out of the way. And then we're trying to hit the downtown today. 2022 Diamond Kings, 2020 Diamond Kings, and 2018 Diamond Kings. And we have some football that we're going to talk about real quick. So we have an 8-box football mixer. Again, I just need 6 teams in order to get that scheduled for tomorrow. Maybe get a little shot at a razzle dazzle with Mosaic. We have a 1-of-1 signature series football box. Make sure everybody gets some cards. We got 2019 Donruss. A little all killer, no filler with 2020 playbook. A 2021 Chronicles H2 box. 20 autographs in 2022 Aspire. And another 16 autographs. So there's 43 hits in total. And these have been coming out pretty nice. The Automania for wild card. So 2 hobby boxes. We did get blasters in, even though they're the same size as the hobby. They're like literally halvesies of what those are. But we've been getting a lot of good names in every box, just like with the Leaf, where you're going to get at least 1 like A-list guy, if not 2 in the products that have more than just 5 autographs in them. Same thing with the wild card stuff. We've been doing very well with getting, good players coming out of those. So, as you can see, we got a bunch of collections in with the retired players. If at any time you want to pull up a chair or anything, just let me know, or you have any questions, feel free to interrupt. Yeah. Yeah, sure. That's fine. All right. So remaining teams available in the football, we have the Raiders at $29.99, Texans $44.99, Falcons $69.99, Seahawks $59.99, Chargers at $134.99, Dolphins at $84.99. I would consider the Dolphins the best bang for the buck. And let's see, Lions are $69.99, Ravens are $49.99, Cardinals are $59.99, the Niners looking pretty at $194.99. Panthers at $29.99, Commanders $39.99, Browns $29.99, and best bang for the buck teams, I would probably go with the Niners, the Ravens, the Dolphins, the Seahawks, and let's do one more. Kind of like the Lions in that one too. Maybe get a shot at Aiden Hutchinson or two. So roll call's done. We talked about this break, our upcoming break. Again, last two remaining teams in this one. You have the Padres at $29.99 and the Twins at $17.99. Basically, you have until we open up the first hit. And as far as the baseballs go, okay. I got it on the Drip app. Do you have that? Okay. Yeah, you have that. So if looks like the Padres are about to go. I don't remember what I was saying. Okay. And then for the baseballs, that's right. So standard tiebreaker rules apply on the baseballs. Sometimes they're a little quirkier than the TriStar or the Onyx baseballs that we've done in the past, but there's pretty much a precedent for just about everything. And the one thing is, if we do need to go to a random, then it'll be done in the Facebook group. All right, so let's get it started. Again, Twins at $17.99, and that's the last thing we would need for a sellout. I don't know. What do you guys want to start with? Let's get some interaction here. We're going to obviously start with Diamond Kings, right? 2018, 2020, or 2022? Which do you want to see first? I'll leave that open for 30 seconds. Got one vote already for 2018. And what boxes are being ripped for the baseball? Sure, I'll go over that again. So we got 2018 Diamond Kings, 2020 Diamond Kings, 2022 Diamond Kings. We have 5 boxes of 2019 Onyx Vintage. So while we've been trying to fill that past, present, future mixer, I've kind of been clearing some boxes out. And so that gets rid of that. Awesome. And then we have 2 historic autographs, national pastime baseballs. Okay. So 10 boxes in total, all cards shipped as always. And let me see, can I? Yes, I can. Oh, that's right. I was having trouble getting into my own Drip app before. The Chronicles, that's 2017, so that's 35. And that is, I want to say it's the same. I think it's 35. All right, I think I put the Drip in here. Yes, I did. All right, so this one I gotta delete. All right. And so those are, what is it? Those are 2020. Oh, this UEFA. I was thinking of MLS. So those are $5.50 a piece, and so we are live in the store, and the store is still open. So just bear with me. I'm gonna just do a quick transaction here. Oh yeah, it's in the other room. Okay. And you're more than welcome to stick around if you want. Otherwise,
we have to chat.
Okay.
Actually, let's watch the break for a couple minutes. Watch the break.
Ellie, you want to hand over a couple of those chairs? All right. So the only vote was for 2018. So that's what we're going to do. 2018 Diamond Kings is up first. Good luck, everybody. And again, check out the next break that we're hoping to run tomorrow night. This football break is down. We need 6 more teams in order to get that football going for tomorrow evening. So, again, on a little earlier than usual since it is a holiday for some. I call it a Hallmark holiday. But... Oh, what am I doing? I actually need this to put cards in, huh? Sorry. It's not this right. That's what I need. So again, good luck to everybody, and let's rip you a new one. So Diamond Kings, we're looking for the downtown case hit. All right, popular in every sport. A little bit of a different product here because you don't see something similar in football. Basketball, you have Court Kings, and then the Gridiron Kings still exists in Chronicles form. But basically in these boxes, remember when they used to do this? I love those things for shipping. Basically 2 hits per box. You'll generally see an auto and a relic in each box of Diamond Kings. There are some multiplayer inserts, so basically unless it's a hit card or a card numbered to 50 or less, we start from the top and the left of the card and work our way across and down. And then if the card shows up again, then we move on to the next person on the card. So that way, if 2 cards show up, then, 2 people get one. All right, I got my autograph here. And let's get started. So we have a mix of legends of the game. There's Francisco Lindor still showing up for Cleveland there. Legends of the game, stars of the game, and rookies dominate this set. We have portraits. Ken Griffey Jr. showing up for Seattle. And all about that base, Brandon Woodruff rookie. And there's our first Shohei Ohtani of the box. Will we see more? Most likely. We broke a ton of cases of these back in the day. Probably going to see like 3 Ohtanis in a box. Sometimes it's less. Sometimes it was more because you got a base. You have the short prints, which aren't really that short printed, and then you have a couple inserts and variations that are also, inserts and parallels that are also possible. We have Paul Blackburn, so that's a variation. That's why it was flipped backwards. So I'll give that a little 1 cent love so it's easier to tell. Jacob deGrom, Gallery of Stars. I picked up a bunch of loose packs from somebody looking to trade those in and pick up a bunch of Pokemon cards. And he had 93 triple play in there. And that was one of my favorite sets growing up. And the Gallery of Stars, I remember coming out of that set for the first time. Always liked those cards. I always liked the artistic cards. Really, my favorite set ever is the Upper Deck Masterpieces as far as set design. I don't know why, but there was just something that kind of struck me there. All right, here's an example of a dual player card. So starting from the top and the left, we got Mickey Mantle. So this card will go to the Yankees. If for some reason there's a second one that comes out, then that one would go to the Angels. Oh, cool. Very cool. Chris Flexen. Babe Ruth. And there's Lucas Sims. This is a red border. And Trophy Club, Mantle, once again. So we got Trout, Muscarin. You get some interesting ones. There's Jackie Robinson, Max Fried rookie, and Ty Cobb with the portrait. I don't know. I think this one makes him look just a little too friendly, but J.P. Crawford and Brian Anderson. Another image variation. Willie Stargell, Gallery of Stars. And look, we got Shohei Ohtani on a sepia parallel. So that one, not just a regular run-of-the-mill Ohtani, so that's good. That puts our Ohtani count at 2. Mark McGwire, 500 Club. Give that a little 1 cent love. Bryce Baby. And first hit, numbered 33 out of 150, Alex Bregman. So Alex Bregman, dual relic auto numbered to 150 for Houston. This one's kind of in between. Let me get a different top loader. This is 75. Let me do 100. It doesn't move around as good. So Bregman for Houston. All right. Now we got a relic card coming our way. And what do you want to see next? Do you want to run the Diamond King straight through? Do you want me to alternate boxes? Do you want to save the baseballs to the end? Do the Onyx Vintage next? We got a minute to figure that all out. I got one for alternating, one for running DK. Oh, this is a double whammy right there. So this is a red frame on a sepia parallel. So that's like double double scarce. Save baseballs for dessert. And Babe Ruth and Aaron Judge, past and present. Verlander. Ty Cobb, and this one is a short print. The Big Hurt. Which really makes sense. Oh, I haven't looked at the YouTube comments in a while. Let's see.